Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Buha African Succession Series campaign with Quill18. Alright, let's check our core situation here, see how much it's actually going to cost us to core everything. That's a lot of development. It'd be great to know exactly what the number is, but I'm not going to go through and try to figure it out. I'm just going to estimate that it's like, I don't know, 500 points. Behind time on Diplo, so I'd like to get caught up on that. So we get the trade efficiency bonus, and we need to integrate knowledge. I do think we're going to want to, leave those points free. I was checking on truce timers between episodes here. We have no truce right now with Tuscany. They would pull us at war with France. We also have no truce with France, who has a personal union over Spain. We have a couple claims on Spain. But we do also have the imperialism CB. So if we want to attack France right now, we could. One of my concerns is just that it would be pretty expensive to core stuff. The Papal State has a core up here. I just made this into a state. We're not actually getting any of the income from it because of the autonomy, so that number is actually not accurate. I think what we might do, it's, you'll make 2.57 ducats a month when autonomy has been reduced to lower levels. That's the thing. So we're not actually making any money from it yet. I think what we might do is actually release Rome as a vassal. The question is if we... Well, I know why Quill probably did this, right? I didn't actually see the episode where he did it, but he probably took it just because it's Rome. The question is, can you force a vassal papal state to switch to Sunni? And I don't remember. I guess before I make this, because we could just mess up here. EU4, force papal state to change religion as a vassal. No, I'm not too concerned about that other stuff. I mean, it's the only vassal that we've got up here, and he does have cores on some of the land, is the reason why I consider releasing him. We also have Naples. Naples has other cores as well. I mean, if we were to attack this guy, I'd probably want to take, like, Napoli, and then release that guy, and then maybe we could just sell Rome to him, and then that way we don't actually have to, we wouldn't actually have to worry about that situation. I think we'll go for that route. But first, let's take care of the rebels, and let's try to build up our army a little bit. We still need economic ideas. We don't have any interest. Monthly autonomy change could be useful. There's our thriving arms industry. Colonize South Georgia. Keep France out of Italy. No. Rival over rival. We need Diplo points. Let's try to work on Great Britain. So I'm improving relations with 2 vassals right now. I think one of the things we do want to do as well is I want to cancel the march status of the Mamluks. Because I personally, I don't know about Quill, but I want to integrate, I want to have all of Africa. I think that we've both been kind of trying to make that happen at some point. So it's going to piss him off a lot. Who cares? It's going to come back at 4 per year. We'll keep on improving relations with him for a while. He's still going to be loyal, at least he should be. Yeah, he's at 33% Liberty Desire. He should still help us. Naj is just weak enough that I don't really want them to join wars. I think we just enable Scootage and get rid of them. We're not going to use... They don't have any cores or claims or anything anymore. Increase inflation for some more stuff here. Rwanda and West African Company is not yet strong enough to claim to be one of the dominating trade powers in this area. You must have at least 51% of the province trade power in the region to become a dominant trade power. You currently control 0.06. The Philippine Charter... That's not where it was. Philippine Charter. I'm guessing we had colonized a little bit up here, and they just hadn't been added. Okay, I don't know if that actually changed much. We now have a Coromandel Company. Which one was that? The Rwandan Coromandel. Was it the Rwanda trade node? I just clicked it somewhere, so it has to be one of these damn things. And it's not really helping us too much. Oh well. We gotta play the actual game here. So I did delete some episodes, some forts between episodes because I thought that it was the right thing to do. Our finances are up to 42.3, 42.2, 42 point something ducats a month. Our trade income has come up slightly. I think our merchants have still yet to arrive. Even though we're 2 episodes in now. Nope, looks like the merchants have both arrived now. Okay. Yeah, 86.2. So we made an extra 6 ducats a month from that. That's awesome. Great. We can march this way though. Yeah, rebels. Rebels. Got a lot of rebels coming. 90%, 90%. What kind of diplomats? We already have a national unrest guy. Awesome. Mostly level 3s across the board. Morale of Armies guy. I think we'll take the... wow, you're expensive. Do we need that many military points? Probably not. Any policies we can enact that might help out with our current situation? No, 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 no. Nope. Nope, none of those are going to actually improve our situation at all. I'm going to get some more separatism up in that area. So income's good. We need to be improving relations with Great Britain right now. Get this mission out of the way. They will accept an alliance. They have no truce with Great Britain right now. I'm assuming that they have cores and claims and stuff. They do not. Interesting. It just straight up... Oh, he's rivaled France, the United States, and Malacca. We apparently have only 32 trusts with them. We've backstabbed them in the past. He's also currently at war against the Commonwealth. So he's already at war with France. It's the Commonwealth defending against Prussia. Prussia has attacked the Commonwealth. Prussia called in Great Britain. Prussia also wants to be our friend. You're a secondary participant, so me allying you can't allow you to call us in. You're also going to have a truce with France, so that means that we don't have to worry about you calling us in against our will. Let's go and just take the alliance and speed up this mission a bit. Let's keep a close eye on France as well. See how their army looks. They're up to 128 mercs. We have 63 mercs. One thing I do think I'm going to do is get rid of some of our mercs right now. We merked up pretty hard the last session that I played, I think, because I had been pushing and attacking somebody, and we didn't actually have enough frontline guys, so it was necessary. Kind of surprising we don't actually have more missionaries, even though we've got Rome and Hejaz and all that stuff. Alright, you guys are horribly unbalanced. Let's have everyone down here head to a high-ish supply area. 54 is not very high. We got a 56 there. Why is it that they're all just green, you know? Well, that's why. It's because we had an army selected. Okay. Yeah, clearly we can see there that that is a good supply province. Alright, we are about to fight up here. We've got a 2 maneuver guy versus a 5 maneuver guy. No worries about crossing the strait. Let's go ahead and get this thing taken care of. We've taken back Muscat. Let's grab the mercs from this army, get rid of them. There's 15 of them gone down the drain. Cool. Let's pull these guys over adjacent to this army, grab these mercs, get rid of them. Grab these transports, just have them stay there, I guess. Now, I know we're going to have rebellion, and it's going to be all over the damn place, so... we're going to need to organize these armies and really start training them up. Okay, right now we have a spare diplomat. What do we want to do with him? We're improving with Naj so we can integrate. We're fabricating on France so we can get another claim on Spain. We're working on the Mamluks so eventually we can integrate him now that he's no longer a march. And the other thing I wanted to do is get a fabricated claim on Tuscany. Let's do that for now. Nice power projection, by the way. Conquered provinces from the Ottomans, plus 82. That's pretty good. Okay, that is done. Let's grab the siege guy. Have you go over there. Get rid of your mercs. Okay, and you know what? These guys should actually probably meet up over here in this area, since we need to march them up that way to take care of that 48 stack. No leader. It'd be really nice if the Mamluks would just go over there and take care of it for me. Are they? They might be. Looks like they are. Let's give them the opportunity to be a good little vassal. Okay, we have some money. We haven't built any buildings, or I haven't built any buildings in a while. Let's do some grand shipyards. Pretty much in all the provinces. And there goes all the money. We have 4 troops here. Go ahead and grab them up to here. Use those transports. The entirety of them will be good and fine. Now the problem is that if we integrate Najd, how many points did it take to integrate them? 297 dip, and Mamluks are at 1173. So if we start Najd, we might run out of time to integrate you, depending on annexation speed. Our diplomatic reputation right now is very good. Legitimacy, foreign contacts, trading in ivory, experienced diplomats. Yeah, we're actually doing fine on that. Spain has a new ruler. France's ruler. And temporary insanity of the monarch. Also, didn't even check. Yes, I am Emperor Arumba VI. Thank you, cool. We'll take the administrative points. Keep knocking out some cores. I do not want to core Roma, so don't allow me to do that. Muscat, however, was another one of those. Yes, we want to grant this to an estate. So I think we core it. We grant this to the merchant guilds. And the other one was where? Muscat, and then I think it was inland over here. I think it was this one right here. We need to wait 1 more month. Just wait a week, get this thing done so I can cross it off my radar. Okay, we ended up with a 40 stack there. Breton Canada is doing things. Got Constantinople back. That was the siege leader. Okay, we're going to keep all our forts on because we're still having some issues. But finances are okay. 34.28 ducats a month is not bad. Okay, so we've got 22, 17, 13. That is not the right ratio, is it? It's supposed to be 20, 20, 10, 12. Let's start by creating a single regiment. Let's go ahead and rename these guys. Named parties. A fun thing to do. Same thing here. All right. Hoping that they show up named in the right order. I don't want them to get out of order. Clearly we need more infantry here because we disbanded a lot of infantry mercs. This 42 stack, then it's got enough cannons that it's competent in combat. Let's go ahead and get up there. And it looks like the Mamluks are trying to help us out, not doing so hot, unfortunately. This will work out pretty well then, I think, with most stacks. They ended up with 20, 10, and 12. We only have 2 extra cannons over them here, but it's an acceptably wide army, you know? We're not getting as much flanking in with this as we could, but it's fine. It would be nice. It would be very nice if if each of these stacks actually were full combat width in the front row. Maybe what we could do is we could actually go even lighter on cannons and just say that you combine 4 stacks to get the cannons requisite to do sieges. Or we could just ignore the fact that sieges take a while, right? Because it doesn't even speed things up that much. Not really. We can go very light on cannons. What kind of combat ability do we have? 20% infantry combat. Where's that coming from again? Unity of the clans and private to martial. So quality ideas. And this. Gosh, we could have another 20% with innovative. We could be at 40% combat ability. Ooh, that would be good. Just rethinking this again now. What if we did 30-10? No, I want cannons and supply limit being just a little bit too low. I bet we could handle 50 without suffering too much attrition. If we just did 30-10-10, not gonna be nearly as good at siege and stuff, right? Because last episode I calculated out that well, 10 would give you a 2 bonus against level 4 forts, and it would give you a 1, 6... No, 1... Yeah, 1, 6, 12. It'd give you a 2 bonus against both. If you had 10. I like it. We change it. We change it and we'd be happy with it. And then we never have to worry about the front row not being saturated. I like that a lot better, I think. Getting the flanking in is what we want the cannons, or what these cav are here for. Most of the time, they're going to engage a smaller force, and the cav will be able to do their job. I like it a lot. We'll see. Watch me end up dying right now. The 1787 design. Right, the 2 named armies are no longer, no, they are there, but now they're out of order. I don't like that. How has this happened? Okay, and you've got 33 total. Let's take 3 of the existing infantry away then. And then now that army's taken care of. Of course, there's more men being trained almost everywhere. And yeah, it looks like we gotta dispatch this thing up that way. As soon as these infantry all get merged in. Okay, got 29 with a 30th on the way. Where's the 30th? There he is. Alright, so the answer is we suffer barely any attrition at all with this, but that's because this guy's got 5 maneuver. He can march pretty much everywhere. Well, supply limit's 36, weight with first army is going to be 44. We'll suffer a little bit of attrition, but the game apparently doesn't think that it's even yellow. It's saying, oh, it's fine, over here would be bad. I wonder what it actually considers to be bad. Eek, yeesh. Maybe it's using like AI calculations. Oh, 1% attrition? That's fine. No, it's really not, actually. We don't want to suffer any attrition at all. This whole it being green when I'm actually over the limit is not helpful. Damn it! What if we scale back 5 of the cannons? Go down to 6 cannons, and we still have a 2... No, it needs to be 8. 1, 8, 12, 16. Damn it, game. Making the supply limit just a little bit too small. Alright, I'm gonna think about this between episodes. I can't decide. I'll be back, though, same time, same place tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hope you're not enjoying... Or sorry, I hope you are enjoying, even though I am, you know, kind of hemming and hawing here about army size. I'll see you again in the next one. See you soon.